channel. I'm Dylan, and this is Brick Fever. Today we will be looking at the Space Shuttle Discovery and Hubble telescope build that LEGO released earlier this year. I've had this set for about 6 months now. This will be the second time I built it. I did once before I had the channel, and I wanted to build it once more because it was just a blast. There are a lot of really cool colors that are inside the piece and not really necessary for the build, but just neat in the diversity of colors, from pinks to greens to blues and yellows and all different shades. Where to start today? Let's get started with the Discovery. We'll start with the cabin. So the cabin is removable. You'll be able to see inside there is a single chair where they would become, that's like the staging area as far as I know, and that's where they would get ready to go into space. This cabin houses four. You have a four-man cabin here, and this is where the command center, everything took place right there. This all goes back into place. Nice and easy. You have the cargo bay, which is really just an empty hold, which is what you would use to hold the Hubble. And this is where all the satellites were launched out of. Once you get into the tail, there's quite a bit going on here. We have the attention to detail was really amazing. They put these braking flaps on each motor. You have the braking flaps here. You also have the rear main drag brake flap. And also, if you can see, will engage the wheels, the landing gear. It does not disengage the landing gear because this was only made to land once, but it will engage it. And then if we take a look at the tail motors, the thrusters, you have tail rotor turn and the top motor here. I thought that was a pretty cool detail they could add. As for a display piece, it has quite a bit of functioning parts. Then we'll get into the Hubble telescope. The way these two have multiple scenarios of display is quite spectacular. I like how it came with the two separate bases with the two separate placards. Gave each set its own time in the spotlight. The book, as you're going through, the book is quite detailed and very cool fun facts throughout the build. You didn't want to rush through. You wanted to take your time and read, learn about the shuttle and the history of both the satellite and the shuttle. Next, we will show you how it is displayed. So we'll shut all the flaps, the communication antennas. The solar panels are actually malleable solar panels. They're not plastic or tape. They're like a foil, mesh foil type thing. So these will go on display like such. You got this piece here, accessory piece. It has a center node that has to come out. And this piece, the removable piece for display, also has like a CPU type brick print, which is very cool. I thought that was neat that you take that out, rotate the solar panels. And that is a primary. This is my favorite means of display personally. You got the robotic arm. I have to add these real quick. These little hands go into where the pins on the display stand are, so you'll have to keep those in a separate bag for easy access. And now you have full functioning robotic arm. You have your satellite is ready to launch. And next series of display is this scenario. We'll remove these solar panels. Quick and easy. You don't want to break them, so I like to just pop that whole brick off right there. We have the folded. I'm assuming this is going to be what the panel looks like before it is engaged. And you can put that on there. And when it is in my house, this is exactly how I display it for its time. Sometimes I'll mix it up. The most space-saving display method is this next one we have here. You'll put the arm down, remove this to remove the base, secondary stand. You will also have to remove the disengaged solar panels, and it is fully stowed for launch. That is fully stowed for launch. This is the full function of this set. The reason I liked this set so much was that it held a place dear to my heart. I actually got to work for NASA on the SLS rocket tower in the VAB, which is where the home of 13 of the shuttles were built and launched from Cape Canaveral, and something to behold to be a part of that history and heritage. And I really wanted to add this set to the collection as soon as I found out about it. And it is still my favorite set. I've been collecting Legos for over 20 years, and this one is by far my favorite. Thank you and have a great day. Enjoy.